Assalamu alaikum. So I wanted to, first off, my name is Amir. I wanted to talk about tattoos in Islam. Of course, they're haram. All of my tattoos are before Islam. I have six. They say that once you get one, it's kind of addictive. That didn't happen with me. My first one I got when I was 16. It says "Rest in peace, Dad," with Roman numerals of the day, the year he was born and the year he passed. My second, I actually skipped school to get that one. My second, I believe, was the one I have across my chest, and it says, or it may be this one, Kim, on the side of my hand. That's my mom's name. I don't know why I got it on my hand, but I thought it was a cool place, and I believe I was 17 around that time. And they say your mom is the closest thing you'll get to unconditional love most of the time. I understand there's people that don't have a great relationship with their mom, uh, but they say your mom loves you and takes care of you for your survival. Any other woman that'll come into your life will do the same, take care of you for their survival. And I know you're probably gonna be like, oh no, blase blah, and all of that stuff. The feminists and power, all of that. There's a power struggle. But what that means is not necessarily for your survival, but naturally for the survival of your children. You're gonna, most of the time, you're gonna be with the man that has good genes. He's a intelligent man. He's a go-getter. He has resources. The man with resources. That's the man that you're gonna want to be with. So it's not like, I'm not saying it's your survival, but and like I said, this one, so it's between this one and the one on my hand. That was the second or third. And this one says no love, no pain. I got this one because it was like, it's not necessarily no love, no pain. That's what it says. But it's more like just being detached from everything, things and people, because life happens. And you know, the reason I got it is because we moved around a lot. I lost my dad when I was 10 years old. My brother went to prison when my older brother went to prison when I was 12, 13 for an amount of time. And we moved. It seemed like every couple years we were moving. I was going to a different elementary, different middle school, different high school. And it was like, so if you get in a routine or get attached to a certain place or people or things, then it hurts you, kind of packing up, like I said, I got this when I was 17. So we had just came from Maryland at the time, coming to Ohio when I was 16, and I had to get rid of most of my clothes and shoes that I had worked for. I had a job at the time. I always kept a small circle of friends simply because I'm not really, there's less drama with having a tight circle. And so you can't, like, when you're that young and you're moving from one state to, like, I'm going from the east to the Midwest. I know I'm probably not about to see you again. And the way we were doing it, it was within almost like within a few days. My mom, she would call it these fresh starts. And we would like, when we moved, we hopped on a Greyhound, so you can only bring a luggage and a carry-on. And so I'd give away or throw away most of my stuff. And so when I got this, I was meeting new friends. But I guess it was kind of like a reminder to myself to not get too comfortable, because life happens and things can change at any moment. It was a little dramatic, but that's how I felt at the time. And then I have this one on my arm. It says, like, one way is loyalty, and then you flip it, it says family going the other way. It's kind of self-explanatory. And I just thought it was cool that it was one tattoo, but had two different meanings. And then I got this when I was 19, I believe, Sade. That's my wife's name. At that time, she was my girlfriend, and you know, it worked out 7 years, and we waited 7 years before getting married, but that worked out. And then my last one is actually on this arm. It's my brother's keeper, and then I have both of my brother's names. And I got that when I was 19. I'm 28 now, and I haven't gotten a tattoo since. But like I said, all of those tattoos were before Islam, and so I've been forgiven already. Some scholars say that, you know, you can't really do ablution, you can't really do wudu, cleanse yourself, if you have these permanent tattoos on you. So I can never really pray. It's thought that way. But like I said, I've already been forgiven for them. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys for listening, and assalamu alaikum.